Well. Graham Stephan, I thought you were a good guy. I thought you were an intelligent investor. I thought that you promoted the concept of total world index fund investing. And despite some of the grifts you've perpetuated, such as shilling FTX, like the little malevolent manlet that you are, overall, I previously had a positive opinion about you. But unfortunately, after what I discovered in this video that was sent to me by Stepsis, my epsis, thank you, good sir. After I discovered just how idiotic and degenerate and clownish your portfolio is, my opinion of you has changed radically. I am sitting here in complete and utter disgust for what you've done with the money that has been gifted to you by promoting generic, lame, boring financial advice and corny jokes. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear this multimillionaire, which he got that rich mostly from YouTube. Don't get that mistaken. Let's listen to this multimillionaire tell us how to develop a balanced portfolio, okay? So apparently here he's talking about how getting $100,000, starts the whole snowball effect. And I guess now we're talking about level 3, when you get $1 million, okay? Because the more money you have, obviously the more intelligent of an investor you are, right? Wrong, morons, clowns, degenerates, fools. Let's listen to what Mr. Manletto has to say.
So in terms of building and keeping $1 million to the point where you don't massively f it up, here's my advice. 1, no joke, diversify. I'm such a firm believer that if you're too concentrated in one asset class, one stock, one investment, one income source, one company, what are you waiting for?
You mean like a total world stock index that has like almost 10,000 stocks in it? Is that diversified? I guess I can't just buy that. I have to buy other things because I'm rich now. I've got to have more complicated investments because I'm a rich guy. I wonder what Graham's putting his money into. Let's see.
Take some chips off the table so that an AI bear market doesn't completely wipe you out. For me, this means
How is an AI bear market going to wipe you out? If you own a total world index, you're not going to get wiped out. It's literally impossible unless the entire global economy and capitalism ceases to exist. Now, you can lose money. Stocks can be flat for a decade or go down for a long time, but you're not going to be wiped out. But there are certain investments out there that could potentially wipe you out. And I have a suspicion, as we're going to see, that little Manletto here has some of those investments. But he's rich, guys. Don't question him. He has more money than you. Don't you dare question. If you question him, you're just a hater, bro.
25% of my money in real estate, 35% in index funds spread throughout the entire world market, 15% in a Bitcoin ETF, and the rest in treasuries.
Oh my God. Okay. Now, on the surface, like he just told you about diversification, right? And I get it. Diversification is good. So he's got 25% of his portfolio in real estate. Okay, whatever. You got rental properties or whatever you're freaking doing. Okay, whatever. 35% index funds. Okay, that's great. Total world index funds. 20% treasuries. That seems kind of high, but that's not like insanely degenerate. And then this mother effer, this clown, after just telling you need to diversify so you don't get wiped out, has 15% of his net worth. 15%. Not in the whole crypto industry, but in one Bitcoin ETF. So this little manlet lectures you about diversification, and then he puts 15% of his portfolio in a Bitcoin ETF. If you have $20 million, and you put 15% of your portfolio in a Bitcoin ETF, that's what, $3 million? $3 million in a fundamentally worthless, clownish asset class that just basically trades with tech, but it's more volatile. But guys, I'm very rich and I'm diversified. You need to diversify, bro. So buy real estate, buy every company in the world that's publicly traded, that's investable, put some money in treasuries, and then buy Bitcoin. This thing, he could lose 90% of his 15%. That's not diversification, moron. That is complete and utter degeneracy of the highest order. Okay. And you know what? We can critique, okay, do you have too much real estate? Do you have too many treasuries? But you know what? At least those are legitimate asset classes. Okay. But 15% of your wealth, not just in the whole crypto market, but in one Bitcoin ETF, in one crypto, you're an absolute fool. And if you go look at the price of crypto, you go look at the price of Bitcoin, you can see that it's insanely volatile. You can see crypto crashes, what, 70%? When was the last crash? So this thing freaking works. Like probably 80%, like insane crashes. And there's nothing holding cryptocurrency up. There's no fundamentals to cryptocurrency. It's literally just a bunch of morons and clowns trading tokens between each other, guessing what the price will be in the future. That's all it is. There's no cash flows. There's no earnings. There's no profits. There's nothing. There's no assets. What's the asset? Nothing. Bitcoin could easily go to zero. If you are extremely wealthy, I know this is hard to believe, but maybe you shouldn't put 15% of your portfolio in some random crime token. I mean, even year to date, it's down 5%, and there's no bottom. There's no bottom. This is not diversification. 15% of this clown's wealth is in a gambling asset with no intrinsic value. I have lost massive respect for old scam Stephan. Okay? This mother effer's got 5 million subscribers. And he's putting 15% of his portfolio in Bitcoin? Graham, you are a turd. You are a clown. You are a degenerate. You make me sick. I have lost all respect for you. I thought you were just an index fund guy. And now you got 15. Everybody's just piling in on this nonsense. It just doesn't end. It went up. I hope you all lose your money. And Graham, I hope you lose that 15% of your portfolio, okay? You need a good clapping from the market. You know, back in the day, index funds, great, wonderful. I support that. But now you're taking the road to degeneracy, just like every other frickin' YouTuber. You've completely violated your principles. You've betrayed your principles by putting 15% of your portfolio in this disgusting criminal trash. Shame on you, Graham Stephan. Shame on you. Anyway, let me know what you think. Do you think this portfolio is degenerate? I mean, overall, whatever. But the Bitcoin, what? Blew my freaking mind. Anyway, like, subscribe, consider joining as a member to support the channel, and also consider booking a free 30-minute tax consultation. I am a certified public accountant and would gladly do your business and or personal taxes any state in the United States. You can talk to me for free. I give you upfront fixed quotes for your tax preparation, and I'll do your taxes like a boss. Cheers!